Okay, yogis, we are back. Oh my goodness, it is day 5. And I honestly got a little doozy for you today because we still in our foundations, but we building up to be able to take it to the next phase of this 30-day practice. So we have downward dog, aka Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now you ain't gonna never hear me say that in class or even on these videos. It's gonna always be downward dog for me. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and give you your affirmation for today. I am supported. I am supported. Go ahead and say that to yourself because this is one of those poses that appears to be challenging for a lot of folks, in my opinion, and what I see working with people practicing yoga every single day. It may be easy for you, but what I am saying is, if this feels like a challenge, go ahead and tell yourself you are supported. Okay? And let that be enough for your practice. So let's go ahead and get on this mat. I don't have too much of a modification for you today, but I am going to show you how to do this using a chair at the very end, just like always. So if you need that, you want to go ahead and fast forward. So what we're going to do, I'm going to also bring in helping us remember to stay grounded and focused. Everything that we've learned since day 1. This is also a grounding pose. This is a grounding shape to create in your body. I am supported. So you remember that tabletop position that we learned with our cat-cow, having a little bit of space underneath our knees, hands is planted. Well, for this one, you're going to walk your hands up a little past your shoulders, okay? You're going to curl your toes, exposing the soles of your feet to the mat. Make sure you're good and feel supported here. You want to use your whole hands. So if your fingers is all curled up like this, or you notice you're just using the wrist or the balls of your hand, see if you can plant your whole hand. Let's start engaging our wrists now. That'll help when we get to the point in our practice where we're building up strength. This is a pose that encourages balance, strength, and ease. And when I say that, everybody look at me like I'm crazy, but that's its intention, okay? Strength and ease, because you support it. You can have duality in your practice. So with that being said, on your inhale, lift your hips up towards the sky. On your exhale, let your heels settle. Now the heels do not have to touch the mat, but as you let them settle, instead of keeping them raised up in the air, you're going to let them settle. Take your shoulders back away from your ears. Try not to collapse. And maybe make adjustments if you feel too long. So if you way out here almost in a plank, walk them feet up. Let the heels hang. Take a breath. It's okay if you got to drop down to your knees and rest. If this feels like a lot, if it's your first time. And then go back into it. And again, feeling the weight between the hands and the feet. You want to make sure your head can move freely. Yes and no. So you're not so tight up in your shoulders that your neck is stuck. Okay? Take a big breath in. Exhale, send it up the hips. And down the thighs, down the legs, down the back of the legs. Okay? We're going to do this. We're going to be in this practice. I am supported. Just breathe into that. Give yourself permission to just hold and be in this space. I am supported. Full long breaths. Don't rush the breath. Don't rush the practice. And if your core is not engaged, slightly bring it in towards your spine. Release the tension in your face. Just let your face hang heavy. Take one more full breath in. Let it go. Slowly bring your knees back down. Come into your seated position. Inhale, lift and raise. Exhale, palms together. And that is your sadhana for today. Almost forgot. Got to show you how to do it with the chair. Okay. So if that did not feel good to you, or you don't want to do it like that, or that's not something that is accessible for you, you want to use a chair. Now, I'm going to turn the chair around because I want to use the lower part of the chair. This is where my hands is going to be, okay? You can also have a mat underneath you if you would like. I don't want to put my chair on my mat, so I'm going to just use my floor. But if you have on socks, you want to be careful because you need to be able to be grounded and supported. Now, notice my hands is on the chair. I'm going to take a little step back. My heels are planted. Press the hips back. Maybe I walk back a little bit more to give myself some space. Once again, bringing my ears down in between my shoulders. Full breaths. I'm using both my feet. My feet are very much planted. My hands are very much planted. Okay? Full breaths here. In and out. So that is your modification for downward dog. Peace, yogis.